Hello and welcome back for part 33 of the Von Carstein Lord and Hero Only campaign, where Vlad and Isabella are getting stuck into the Golden Order. Took out Steingart last turn. This turn, march on Fyodorf. Don't think they have much in the way of troops. Yeah, no military presence at all. I think timing-wise this worked out perfectly. I always wanted an opportunity, of course, to come back to war with Visenland and grab this territory off the Golden Order too, but didn't really want to be fighting them at the same time as enemies in the north, for instance. But now the enemies in the north are dealt with, they actually picked a good time to declare war on me, which isn't something you can often say about the AI. Okay, so let's see here. Going for extra health on these vampires.
Von Carstein.
Oh. Never mind. I thought this was the start of a new turn, and I guess it was not. Alright, I just won the Battle of Steingart. Okay, that's what happened. Well, no worries. So let's get this demolished. And what do I want here? I definitely need corruption. Also need walls. Let's just start building walls. Okay, so where is my necromancer who is scouting around here? Did I bring him into the army? I think I did. Yeah, that's fine, but I should have him as a scout again next turn, because I wouldn't mind having a Borash actually be able to get involved in... Like, Visenberg has no walls, and is potentially a good target to be attacked if I can get vision on where their troops are. Definitely have a healthy number of heroic vampires at this point, and that is only going to keep increasing. Yeah, so for right now, let's maybe leave a Borash where he is. If I wanted to attack Visenberg, I could go across that way, but yeah, that actually takes 3 turns because of the water crossing. So I think sitting here is just fine. Okay, and this scouting necromancer picked up another rank. Great. So yeah, maybe up here just need to keep an eye on Hockland. I think Hockland is the faction up this way that I'm most likely to declare war on. Not really planning to immediately, but we'll just see how the next few turns go. Manfred had just... Oh, Manfred had come back to the castle von Rauken. I think I'm fine for him to stay there. Let's just come out of force march. Yeah, so I didn't manage to take the 3rd territory in this region, but these two are fine. I can just have Manfred and his forces stay here. There's walls here. There's walls going to be set up this way within 5 turns or so. Just get this all pinned down. Okay, and yeah, this White King, can we disband him for someone better? Um, Lawkeeper. Yeah, that is certainly better.
I will not betray you.
Let's check he doesn't have anything useful equipment-wise. Not really. Okay. So I'm not sure what this White King will end up doing, but let's level him up as if he was going to be getting involved in fighting. At some point, anyway. And yeah, he can be a scout for the time being. Okay, let's spend some money. Vote Bad can get to tier 3. That looks like a great start. Or get up to tier 4 even. Yeah, even better. So still some issues with public order here. Desolation -5. Okay, not quite sure what that's about. Zufbar, let's build this up. Otherwise, looks fine. Yeah, nothing needs to get done here. Or here. Betschaffen. Yeah, I could certainly go for extra corruption. Moot's just fine down there. And what do we want in Wolfenburg? Yeah, maybe just more defenses. Growth. Well, no, hold on a minute. Just trying to how to decide, like, what do I want this city to eventually look like. I really want these 3 buildings, and maybe this one too. So that would be all 4 of those currently available slots. Okay, let's just have a quick check of whether anything else is a priority. I've gone through my other settlements. Let's go for the growth. Yeah, let's go ahead and do what I plan to do. I can demolish these buildings later if I need to. Better to be on the side of having extra defenses in the short term. And what about other heroes? Can I recruit? Yeah, 1 more vampire and 1 more necromancer. Great.
Master of beasts.
So I've got lots of necromancers in Manfred's army. Just see what... Master of the Black Arts. Yeah, that's fine. Just trying to think where I want this vampire to go.
You dare.
Who wishes the red kiss?
Yeah, so this vampire is coming over to join... Oh, hold on a second. No, this is better. She should join a Borash. I don't need more vampires with Isabella. So that gets him up to 11. Yeah, great. Then I can recruit someone in Eschen. That gets him up to 12. Good. Necromancer-wise, what have we got? Fleet-footed, confident, knowledgeable. Oh, well, these are 2 really good traits. Yeah, let's go for knowledgeable. Don't think I have anywhere that increases Necromancer recruit rank. So let's just pick him up in Betschaffen as well, I think. Oh, I can't do that recruitment there. Okay. Alright, in that case... Needling? Oh, I don't have any tier 2 necromancer buildings there either. Alright. Oh, I don't have enough money. Right. Alright, that's fine. I don't urgently need another necromancer. I'll get him at the start of next turn. Alright, forgot about this scout over here, but that's okay. He's not really doing anything vital. So I feel like a war against the Skaven is kind of inevitable here. Oh, this guy's declaring war on me, isn't he? Yeah. Shoot, okay. Well, I think I can work this to my advantage. I've now got 3 enemies down here fighting me at once, but I've also got my strongest forces here, so... Wait, where did... Oh, the dwarves just... The other dwarves just moved a stack over the mountains in... through the underway. Nuts. That's a bit of a problem. Okay, I don't care about you assaulting my garrison. Savage orcs as well, huh? Alright, well they're not bothering us right now. Yeah, but I hadn't noticed this, so...
This is not in the Damaskron.
Oh, this is a big problem. Yeah, I don't have anything here to deal with this army. Yeah. Didn't expect the dwarves to be able to hop an army over here. But they have, and they're certainly going to be attacking something in the next few turns here. Cragmere has walls, that's good. I probably should stop building this though, since it's likely to be destroyed.
No grudge bearer.
Yeah, the trouble with this army is I could beat it with Vlad and Isabella, but I'm going to have a very hard time beating it with a pile of lower rank lords and heroes that I just recruit now. My armies are nowhere near them.
What do you want?
Oh, that is a problem. Yeah, that's probably a bigger problem than Clan Angren fighting me, because at least Vlad and Isabella are pretty close by. Now, admittedly, it's not an enormous loss if I start losing some of the territory here, but I definitely don't want to lose anything in Sylvania. Yeah, Drakenhof is far too important to lose, obviously.
Expand Sylvania's borders.
Might just have to wait and see what their army does. I imagine they're going to come down here and lay siege to Cragmere. Now, Vampiric Corruption does work in my favour. Like, the combination of the walls and the corruption will do a number on these dwarves. But I'm just looking at this and thinking I have to get some troops over there. Manfred's so far away.
I'll take Sigmar's throne.
Yeah, it seemed for a number of turns like I was getting away with having just 3 sort of hero stacks, but now I'm regretting not being in a position to get a 4th. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could stop this war, or at least stop further conquests, and bring Vlad and Isabella east, but well, maybe I'd come up with some kind of compromise. Let's move some heroes to scout first. Give me more information.
This would break my vows.
Yeah, so you can leave the army again, I think, and I need to know exactly where. Aha! Okay. Well,
Not likely.
interesting. Well, this is good because Vlad and Isabella can kill this lot on the way to Fieldorf, so that's fine. We can also wipe out that Visenland army, so that's good too.
More mausoleums to defile.
Ah, another Visenland army behind. Okay, so this is where all the enemies from on this front are. That's good to know. Military presence is down to 2, so they've moved most of their troops out of their cities. Unfortunately, yeah, Nolan is not a good target for a Borash because he can't get over the walls. I could bring him down towards Visenberg though. Yeah, let's do that. In principle, a Borash can handle the tail end of this campaign, but Vlad and Isabella need to clearly do at least like 1 or 2 more turns worth of fighting here. So how am I doing this?
Gone. No.
Why can't I click? There we go. Yeah, so pretty clearly need to launch the attack against that Clan Angrind army.
I thirst. I shall go.
You need me? Annihilate them!
Alright, good odds. Now this is a solid army, lots of long beards, they've got rangers. Rangers and Bugman's Rangers. I hadn't even appreciated there was 2 different units. They've also got a bunch of Slayers. Okay. Should be fine here. Definitely a case where I want to be using magic to the maximum, as usual. It's very convenient that Clan Angrind stuck their army basically between us and Fieldorf, which is where I was going anyway. If I can kill this army without taking any losses, so essentially for free, that would be excellent.
Isabella von Carstein!
Okay, so they've deployed up on the hills there. They don't have any artillery, they do have crossbows.
The von Carsteins march!
Let's have you over here, you over here. Yeah, Banshee will keep out of the fighting. Once again, she's just here for getting experience. She doesn't need to be actually in melee or whatever.
We surpass Nagash!
Then we've got a bunch of arcane conduits.
Necromancer. The living will join us. Still my beating heart. Necromancer.
The von Carsteins march!
Alright, that looks fine. Okay, so only Isabella has the Assault of Stone here. Yeah. She's on foot, but that's fine. Yeah, I won't be able to wipe this army out necessarily. That could be a slight issue. Try and do as much damage to it as I can. Yeah, we really want to just set up a Wind of Death down that line of Longbeards. So I'm guessing their rangers have Stalk. Yeah, I think that must be what's happening. It's kind of good that the Slayers have their pretty big bonus versus large units, but no one in my army is counting as large because we're all on foot. I hadn't thought about that, but actually makes things easier, because I don't think any of their units have a bonus versus infantry. No, Longbeards don't. It's worth bearing in mind.
I thirst!
Okay, so they've got hidden units that are going to be revealed here and presumably start shooting at us.
Isabella von Carstein!
Well, I can see where I want to cast Wind of Death.
Quickly!
Which is starting from here and basically going down the line that way. Should hit 3-4 units. Just need to make sure they don't move while I'm casting it. Where are your rangers?
Quickly!
Well, I don't need to go any closer, so this will do. There they are, okay. Yep, she can take a couple of volleys. Yeah. That is what we wanted to see.
Swiftly! Fine! Quickly!
Well, if they don't start to redeploy... Oh, there they go, okay.
It is done! Bow before me!
Doesn't really make sense to fight their formation in the middle. We may as well use our slight speed advantage to
Swiftly!
come over towards one side. Probably away from where the Slayers are. Because we can break these units.
Kill!
Let's hold off on casting more magic just for the time being.
Tremble, mortals!
There's Bugman's Rangers, okay. Seem to be not that interested in coming straight for us on that side. Alright, let's fight these Longbeards instead.
I am immortal!
It's a decent Wind of Death cast.
Love eternal!
Yeah, the dwarves are adopting the Skaven tactics of just like randomly milling around rather than concentrating in one spot, which is funny. So what are we up against here? Just the infantry so far, yeah. So there's the Lord and the Thane, I'm keeping an eye on. Giant Slayers are coming in, let's try and get some magic down on them. Isabella's actually taking quite a bit of damage. Probably need to heal her.
We are the new order!
This is going to do a ton of damage to them.
Die! Might has spoken. We are immortal!
Alright, get some more AoE down with Vlad. Get this going.
All shall perish.
Get that going. Debuff someone.
I ascend!
Everywhere is death.
Isabella von Carstein!
Oh, it didn't actually use the Scroll of Stone. Alright, let's try and fix that.
Bring death!
Another Wind of Death down here.
For blood!
Keep yourself healed up. Do this debuff.
Of life.
Victory's in our grasp. Very nice.
As you command.
Yeah, Dwarves not having the best of time here. Looks like we just need to kill the Slayers and get the army loss penalty. Quite a lot of their army has survived, which is too bad, but that's fine. Can't really complain. Not going to take any damage here. Should get everyone back healed to full. Guess I could maybe have the Banshee try to chase down some of these units. Yeah, I didn't need her to be too far away, I suppose. Oh well. Might be able to fight this army a second time depending on where they retreat to. Just have to see. Okay, they're getting away. Well, yeah. Alright. We're not really going to catch anything here, are we? No, I don't think so. We're faster than the dwarves, but they have a bit too much of a head start. I guess the Banshee... Oh, the Banshee's going to kill some. That's fine. Let her do that. Yeah, so they, like I was saying, they did have quite a lot of their army survive. I'm surprised they, yeah, I guess I'm a little surprised that their army broke as soon as it did. Would have been nice to keep the battle going a couple minutes longer and actually kill some more of them, but not to worry.
Descendant of Batory.
Oh, okay, should be able to finish them off here. Yeah, so what I can do here is attack Fyodor with Vlad, then Isabella has enough movement that she can come finish off the Clan Angrind army. Yeah, okay, great. What to do with this Necromancer? Sure. Remember Van Hel's Dance Macabre being one of the best spells for the vampires in paper, or not paper. Used to talk about paper card games. Tabletop Warhammer. I don't really need that. But yeah, I don't think the boost of speed it does is fine, but the Tabletop Dance Macabre, at least in, this is going back like almost 20 years, I guess, but the Tabletop Dance Macabre let you essentially like instantly move a unit as if it had an extra move phase, which is kind of a lot more powerful than just adding to their movement rate, which is what the spell in this game does. Okay, so Vlad is working on this red line, trying to get up to Undeath Resurgent, that's right. And I think it doesn't matter what I put points into here, because I'm never going to have any of these units, so that's fine. So then he launches the attack on Fieldorf.
Massacre them! Annihilate them!
Alright. Should be pretty straightforward. Probably shouldn't auto-resolve it, because I want to be at full health for the next battle. So, occupying Fieldorf will use all of Vlad's movement, but Isabella will still have movement left over.
Vlad von Carstein!
Don't think there's much strategy needed here. Just come up to the part of the wall that the tower can't cover, and should be good to go.
Lord of the dead.
Have the vampire, or excuse me, the banshee, just hang out at the back once more. You can use that skill for more movement. Don't know why they deployed all their forces at the back instead of close to the walls. In fact, yeah, with that in mind, we can just get up to the walls without being shot, or through the gate. Works for me. So they've got some great swords, some halberdiers, some handgunners. Nothing too much, nothing to be afraid of.
It shall be done.
I am pleased. It is done. We surpass Nagash. Vampire. I will. What? At once.
I obey.
Swiftly. Swiftly.
Yeah, not a good job by the enemy deploying to position the, to hold their walls. It's rare you normally see them just sort of default to being on the walls, irrespective of whether that's a good idea. Not sure what caused them to do this. It may be that Vlad started hidden. Yeah, I guess Vlad started. Right. There weren't any of my units in their line of sight at the beginning of battle, so they were like, well, we don't know where the enemy is. Okay, let's have the Necromancer just not go up the stairs or up the walls just yet. I'm not too concerned about anything here. I should watch this, yeah, let's put a debuff down on this captain. Try and take him out.
What? All life must end.
Could also get some magic down once Isabella's finished with the walls. Okay, those are handgunners. Yeah. Where's Vlad? He's here. Okay, he can fight this handgunners, that's fine. I guess I can have the Necromancer cast this. Yeah, that works.
Will perish. Serve my will.
Okay, so let's see. Route those units. Yeah, let's have everyone just try and kill their captain. You can come down here.
It is done. The von Carstein's march.
Get a bit of shades down on their great swords. Alright, we don't really need to do any more pursuing on this side. We can just go fight the great swords in melee. It should be fine.
Noble of the night.
I guess this is the Huntsman General that they recruited this turn. Well, he just doesn't last very long against this many vampires. Yeah. One more unit of great swords I'm seeing over here. I never had the Necromancer come join the army, but that's not really a problem. still haven't gotten the army losses, it's funny. Oh well. Don't think we have to kill too many more before they're giving up for good. Left someone outside. Oh, it's the White King. Yeah, I always forget about the White King. There we go. Okay, good.
All shall bow before me.
Just make sure everyone is at full health. I think they should be. Yep. Probably could make some money from sacking this, but I think the chance of getting it at tier 4 is too attractive and I should just occupy. I think that worked well with the cities in the north, Bechhafen, Wolfenburg. Yeah, so this is a nice amount of money, but like I was saying, I think I prefer to just take it more or less intact. And that secures the province of Solent, pick up another Trickster's Helm, and a bunch of usual follower stuff. Okay, so now the enemy are taking attrition instead of us, because the region has changed hands. Very nice. And I get to keep fighting. Might get even 2 more battles here. Yeah, I think once the Death Vampires max out Wild Eye, they've got more or less everything I want from this row, and I can work on their magic as the kind of the last use of points. Well, not last, but yeah, it's a lower priority than increasing melee abilities, but not a lower priority than random other bonuses that don't really do anything. Could just join this Necromancer into the army again, but I don't really need to. Let's have him just scout a little further. So this army can't retreat again. I don't believe they get to bring in Visenland as allies. Interesting. Great Swords, Demigryph Knights, Steam Tank. Aha! First Steam Tank. That's kind of cool. Army with no magic users in channeling stance. Seems good. Yeah, but they're going to be churning out Steam Tanks now. That's something to be aware of. Okay, so I'll make this attack against Angrand. They can't retreat. Oh, interesting. So they do bring in Visenland as reinforcements. I don't particularly want that, right? No, I'd rather Lightning Strike. Just deal with the dwarves, wipe them out. We'll be able to launch another attack afterwards. Yeah, I think this is a fine decision. I mean, I could fight both stacks at once, but not sure that achieves much. It's the fact that you get your Winds of Magic reset, your healing cap reset between each battle that kind of disincentivizes fighting massive battles rather than multiple ones. So we don't have Lad this time, but that's not a problem. And this time the dwarves will get wiped out if they lose, so I don't have to worry about chasing after them. They've got a bunch of rangers who are hidden, but yeah, like you can see, they just don't have that many melee troops left. So 1 Wind of Death down that line, then whatever else I need to take out the rangers, and should be good.
I thirst. Bring death.
Yep, goodbye dwarves.
Wonderful. The dead are mine.
Well, if they're just going to stick around... Oh, never mind. Shoot, wasted that second cast. It's alright. Yeah, I mean, we're recharging Winds of Magic so disgustingly quickly that even just spewing off that second cast for absolutely no gain whatsoever is not a big deal. Yeah, they're moving out of the way of that one too. Well, whatever. Yeah, these units are not going to last very long at all. Could start going after the Rangers.
Slaughter them! Bow before me!
Shouldn't have to do too much more here. Yeah, their general didn't even bother getting involved in the fight, which is nice. There he goes, but his army's routed, so yeah, just make sure everyone's regenerated to full. Great. I think I just take the money. Yeah. Alright, so that actually... Interesting. Yes, that pushes the Visenland armies back. But we can still chase up or follow up and attack them again. Okay. So let's see, I need to go for 4 points in this line. I really don't value causing terror very much. Extra hit points is great when Isabella has such a good melee defense and armor stat, so let's go for that one. I have noticed in battles that lots of the enemies do focus on Isabella despite her defenses, which I think often works out well because she kind of just tanks their attacks. Rather her be attacked than my more vulnerable characters, I think. Okay, yeah, so got a couple of these Deathlaw vampires who can start working on magic soon. Not that I need more King Conduits, but, you know, may as well. Yeah, so Vlad won't be able to join here because he's out of movement, but that's all fine. So I make this attack and lightning strike again. Yeah, looks good. Really, really funny enemy army composition here. It's like there's no missile units or, you know, low tier line infantry. It's just the great swords, Demigryph knights. It's funny the armies the AI comes up with. I mean, yeah, there's armies that I guess this would be pretty effective against. The hell, the Volligans are so good against massed infantry. It's just unfortunate for the AI that is. Well, I guess I have infantry-ish, but not. Yeah, not really. Okay, you can go back here. Hide. So we're gonna get shot a bunch, but I don't particularly care. Just walk up, Wind of Death down the Greatsword line. Should be fine. We'll take a bit of damage coming in here. Regeneration Aura should mostly cover it though.
Swiftly!
Yeah, the Demigryph Knights, I mean, they're a strong unit, but I don't... yeah, I fought them once or twice before in this campaign, I believe. And they weren't too dangerous, honestly.
The summoning begins! Isabella von Carstein! Their time has come!
Isabella is actually getting kind of focused by the artillery there. Yeah, she's getting knocked down repeatedly. She hasn't managed to stand up and actually get her Wind of Death cast in. Alright, in that case, let's just have the Necromancer do it. Have Isabella heal herself instead. Yeah, that was a nice cast. Good job, Mr. Necromancer. Let's get into combat with, yeah, Demigryph Knights, that'll do.
We are the new order!
Slaughter them! Bring death!
Another great sword unit coming in. I think we can spare a Pit of Shades to nuke them.
Not magic!
Oof, they're also just firing into their great swords with their volley guns. Ouch. Don't think that's what they want to be doing. Get the Sword of Stone going. Oh, in comes the steam tank.
Necromancer! All before us will perish!
That debuff down.
What?
Vampire!
We'll drop another Pit of Shades even though they don't have much infantry left, and then we should try and kill their general probably.
Isabella von Carstein!
We are immortal!
The living will join us!
Vampire! Die, mortals, die! Blood magic! Your desire?
Yeah, we'll be taking a bit of damage from that
Isabella
steam tank.
von Carstein!
See if I can focus it down now.
We are the new order!
It doesn't have high melee defense, it has high armor, which is actually okay. Like, we have a decent amount of armor piercing damage, at least on my vampires, probably not the Necromancer. Alright, it's pulling back, that's fine.
For my old husband!
Vampire!
In comes another wave of
We are immortal!
Demigryph Knights plus whatever else.
Find me! There!
Just keep this vampire healed up. This army is certainly putting up quite a fight, considering how badly outnumbered they were. I mean, it's just because the units are high tier.
Blood magic!
What else have I got left? I can drop this on something.
Die! For blood!
Victory's in our grasp. Alright. So I believe the steam tank's unbreakable. Yeah, so we have to destroy that to actually win. That's fine though. That means I don't have to face it in future battles. Let's leave their general alive at low HP. Generally works well. Let's maybe have this vampire go after the Hellstorm rocket battery.
Cross the breeze.
How many of those do they have? Oh, they have another one over here. Okay. Don't know what that steam tank's doing. It's just like milling back and forth.
Carstein.
Blood frenzy.
Oh, Necromancer's taken damage and is past the healing cap. That's unfortunate. He should be okay though. Yeah.
Isabella von Carstein.
Do need to kill this steam tank.
The von Carstein's march.
It's a pretty inefficient pit of shades, but whatever.
We are immortal. Vampire.
Okay, is this vampire trying to deal with too much of their stuff at once? No, I think she's actually still fine.
Blood magic.
Oh, I shouldn't get that cast off, that's annoying. Steam tank down? Yep, steam tank down. Great. Alright, and that's the army losses. Okay. So let me just see if I can kill off... Just because... Slightly annoying, I will see if I can kill off some of the battery crew. Yeah, I killed a few of them.
Must end.
See if I can get...
Noble of the night.
get rid of some of these ones too.
We are the new order.
Queen of darkness. For Sylvania.
Ah! Should have thought about this before, but one thing I can do to try and block off fleeing troops is to summon a pile of zombies on top of them. Oh, that worked. Alright, so a little bit of damage on the Necromancer, but if I fight another battle, I'll be able to heal that again, so not a problem. And how's this vampire done? Oh, she's more or less wiped out that crew. Excellent. Oh, I should probably just cast the miasma for the target damage. Yes. Oh, that was... yeah, that's perfect. Let's try that over this way too. I forget about these spells because they just generally aren't that impactful, but in a situation like this where you've got only like a little handful of the troops left, don't need to be wasting the big AoE spells. Alright, they're getting wiped out now. Great. So their artillery's gone, most of their infantry's gone. Yeah. Alright, the war wagons survived, but don't really care about them. Grab my money. Okay, so those armies both retreat. Have the option of following up and fighting them again. I think I probably should do that. It seems possible they could bring in more reinforcements over their turn to actually attack me. So... better to be on the offensive, I think. Oops, didn't click that properly. We have fought a lot of battles this turn, just with Isabella's retinue. Yeah, Banshee's leveling up, that's great. So yeah, let's see, it was 1 against the dwarves, 2 against Fieldorf, 3 against the dwarves again, 4 against that army, and 5 against... yeah, this is going to be the 5th battle, that's amazing. Okay, can't join that necromancer, that's okay.
Find me for them.
Alright, so what am I wanting to do here? I can lightning strike. Well, lightning strike only excludes a pretty paltry set of reinforcements, so I don't think it's worth it. So this time, they don't have the Demigryph Knights, but they've got 4 units of Hellstorm rocket batteries, and more, yeah, kind of scarier single entities, and they have a steam tank again. Okay. Yeah, no, I think there's no need to lightning strike. Not sure there's too much I can do against the rocket batteries. I guess I can make a more of a deliberate effort to get into melee combat with them. Just kind of ignore some of the other melee troops and get right on top of the artillery.
Isabella von Carstein!
Find me if you dare!
I wonder if I should maybe actually have the Banshee join in here. Okay, I'll try it.
Bow before me! Swiftly!
Might have also considered, well, no, putting Isabella on her Hellsteed would have made it just an easier target for the artillery. Okay, and they are bringing, yeah, they're deployed in such a way as to get all their reinforcements joining up at once. I guess that makes sense.
Quickly! Necromancer, I'm in your thrall!
So I'm really not concerned about my vampires at all here. I'm a little concerned about this necromancer because he'll be down this amount of healing. And he did take a fair amount of damage in that first battle. Oh, I know. Yeah, this is something the Banshee is useful for. Is just drawing enemy artillery fire because she's quite a bit faster than my other troops. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, she doesn't take much damage from it because she's ethereal. I hadn't thought of that. Alright, but they're probably going to change target and go after Isabella sooner or later. This formation's kind of scuffed, but it doesn't give me a great target with Wind of Death. I guess that second line... Yeah, okay, I guess that second line of infantry is what I should go for. And they are really focusing Isabella again, huh? That's interesting. Yeah, the Banshee's not really distracting them at all.
Isabella von Carstein!
Alright, they're forming up into a longer line, maybe? Alright, now their small arms are in range of the Banshee. Alright, this is going to be the same situation as the first battle. Yeah, Isabella's not actually going to get a chance to cast that spell because she's going to be knocked down too much. Alright, decent damage off that that cast. See if we can deal with their general here. Yeah, I mean, Isabella's really not taking that much damage, but she took enough damage that she was like split off from the rest of my troops. Okay, we just want to get as much AoE damage down here as I possibly can. So, Pit of Shades. Probably another Pit of Shades. Okay, Isabella did not manage to get that cast down. She still isn't. Alright, Pit of Shades is pretty effective, I think. Yeah, that's exactly the problem I was foreseeing with the Necromancer. Might see if I can actually get him out of combat even. Alright, we routed some of their units. Yeah. Okay, quite a few of the units were running away. Good, let's just finish off their single entities here. We'll get them to rout. And then we need to go deal with those artillery batteries. Okay, he's routing. Let's have the 3 death vampires get up towards the rocket batteries. Alright, this Necromancer, let's go try and get him out of there. They don't have any cavalry, so I don't think they're going to be able to run and chase him down. Oh gosh, they've got the steam tank though. Yeah, you lot, come over here. You... Yeah, part of the annoying thing is that my characters do not choose targets super well on their own. Okay, you got out of there. Oh, sorry. Misclick. Yeah, you just stay away from everything, that's fine. Enemy Lord's dead, okay, that's good. Don't really want you to be fighting the silly steam tank. Alright, yeah, this is sort of working. Sort of. Yeah, those vampires are not really in danger from that set of, you know, crew of the missile, of the artillery. Alright, Necromancer took another chunk of damage. I mean, he's immortal, so worst case scenario is he gets wounded, but that would be still pretty annoying. Oh, the micromanagement is real. Okay, kill that guy, please. Well, the Banshee's doing fine at least. She isn't really taking much damage at all. So it's mainly just the steam tank at this point I'm seeing as a problem. Yeah, having other characters hit the healing limit too. So maybe just let the... Yeah, Banshee can just kill him. We need to deal with the steam tank now. Okay, you can come after these crossbowmen. How are we still... I can't believe this. It's like... I got 2 vampires into combat with their artillery crews to exactly fix this problem of them shooting us. And somehow half of them are still able to shoot us. Dear me. Okay, maybe they're now stuck in melee. Alright, and this vampire probably should drop this pendulum on the crossbows. Check up on the Necromancer, he got to safety. Check up on Isabella. She just got smashed by the front of the steam tank, but that's okay. Alright, the rest of the army seems to be routing. Yeah. Good. I still think it was good to fight this battle on my turn rather than waiting until the enemy's turn. They've got 2 armies left here, but they're two armies that are pretty low on... Just pretty low on resources, on units. They won't have the steam tanks. We've wiped out a lot of their artillery. Yeah, steam tanks are strong. They're pretty good against single entities, actually. They're just like, it's just ramming them away.
Your desire to war! Vampire!
Okay, you might as well come over, try to help us against the steam tank. It's almost down. Get the Necromancer back up here for some healing. Okay, the Lord who the Banshee was chasing got off the battlefield, but he has 1 HP, so it's fine. Steam tank down. Okay, there we go. Actually, you should keep chasing. Ah, well, heroic victory, that's nice. Didn't manage to get all the healing done, that's too bad. So we might get attacked over the end turn by the remnants of these armies, but I'm not too concerned about that. We'd go into that battle a bit wounded, but yeah, we'd be able to heal up before actual fighting started, so I think that turn was very successful in terms of dealing with enemies down in the south. I am still pretty concerned about what I'm going to do about the main, like the other dwarf army that hopped over the mountains. Also taking attrition. Yeah, you know what? I think what I will do here is actually force march back into Fieldorf. Make sure I get replenishment. I'm not concerned about enemies being in range to attack us. Yeah, big chunk of healing, that's great. Okay, well, that's going to do it for this part. Got still some other things to take care of this turn, but a series of really important battles. Fun fighting against steam tanks, they're definitely tough. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you for the next part.